So how are you doing with your loss aversion? That's what we talked about last time. The first of the four flows in the sway paradigm. Now we're going to look at the second, which is commitment. Once you've made a commitment to something, how difficult is it for you to back up? Once we've made a commitment, most people know this, we stop seeing new data. I've committed to do something, and even though new data is coming in, I'm not going to change my mind. And it ties to loss aversion before it. And that's the thing that's tricky about all of these. They build on each other. Think about it. Why won't you change your mind when you've made a commitment? Because you don't want to let someone down. Well, letting someone down can be perceived as a loss of my integrity, a loss of my trustworthiness, because I said I'd do it, even when something says you shouldn't. This happens all the time. And remember I said these sways will create highly intelligent people to do some pretty crazy things once they've made a commitment to something, or once they've got loss aversion going on. And they affect each and every one of us. And we got to watch out for it. One of the great examples is the South Korean War. The Americans knew, the president knew that they were going to lose. They knew they were sending people to die when they were sending them to the war. But he built his presence city on it. And he felt that if he backed down, it would be a disaster. It turned out being a disaster anyway. But he was so committed to what he had told the public he was going to do that he couldn't back away from his decision, even when the data told him it was bad. So how often do we do the same thing in our life? How often do you have a situation where you're going to protect your position at all costs because you don't want to lose something or a perceived loss? How often do you make a commitment to do something that you continue to do even when you know it's the wrong thing to do, but you do it anyway and regret it later? These are very real things. So I want you to sit with this and think about it. Look at the week that goes by. Watch it on television and see how it plays out in the news on a daily basis. When you go, oh, that's loss aversion, there's commitment over there. You'll see it everywhere because these are universal truths around pain versus pleasure. Next time we're together, we're going to talk about value attribution and how it even compounds deeper the first two. So if you want to know more about how you can create certainty in your life and the crushing series of products, go to www.peakperformance.live and check us out.